Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we have a special treat, a two-part deluxe adventure with our girl, Amber. Starting with not trolling. This one's a short one, and I did see someone saying that she, quote unquote, accidentally went live, so let's check it out.
I'm not trolling. Hello? Say I'm not trolling, Mama. She's a baby boy. Hello?
Always deflecting her awkwardness with the damn animals.
I did not mean to do that. Wait.
Okay, so I'm going to just assume basically what's happening is she went live, but like a public live, not a members only. Her acting is just so annoying and so terrible. It's like, you're doing too much.
Hold on. I thought I was in members. Hold
Yeah, I bet you
on.
did.
What is happening? This is not the right moment here. Hi. I have kitty cat wasabi right here. Oh, she's just a
Yeah,
pet and a
don't point down too
babes.
low there, girl.
Am I drunk? No. I had to end my members live stream like 9 million times because my internet keeps messing up. And every single time I remembered to click members. And this time I was like rushing real quick and yeah, I forgot. Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, oh my god, can I do that one thing? I've been wanting to gift memberships now that we're here, but how? Does anyone know how to do that? Like how do you gift memberships?
Let's just remind everyone that this is her job and she doesn't know how to do some of the most basic functionality. And it's not that she doesn't have the time and energy to put into it, she just doesn't give a shit. How do I do it, you guys?
I'm actually not 32, but thanks for the compliment. Oh my god, Window, you are not scammed. I love you. There's so many people. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, because people are ready to frickin'
I was
fire
just
off on your ass.
Window, I am not 40. I was just having a
Not
complex.
40,
I just
yeah.
found out that eating carrots can turn you orange. Like that was a whole moment.
Bitch, if you start turning orange, trust and believe it's not going to be the carrots. It's probably going to be because your liver's failing, but that's just my opinion.
I should not be here. Y'all, she's 43. Chill out. Literally. Um,
Well, she does
I
have
feel
the body
awkward.
health of someone
Am I
much
supposed to go
older.
now and go back to my members? How do you gift memberships? Can someone like explain that to me? Hold on. Nope, that's not how. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. No, I'm completely sober. This is amberlynn sober. Okay. Let me figure out how to gift memberships since we're already here and I've been meaning to do this. How do I gift memberships on my own live stream on the YouTube? Okay. This is so funny. How going to ChatGPT, stop. Ensure. Okay, yes. Yes.
So
In a
glad everyone
live
has to watch
chat,
this.
click the money icon. Membership gifting. I don't have that option. I don't know how to gift memberships. I feel really sad about it. So I'm gonna have to do more research on it because for some reason it's like it doesn't have that option for me. Um, that's so weird. Enable it. Oh, do I have to enable it? Probably, huh?
Oh my fucking
Anyways,
god.
I shouldn't be here right now. I'm actually geeking out. This is so funny. Um, so I don't know how this happened, but it happened. So I'm gonna go back to my members live stream. And if you guys want to join, become a member.
Was that just like a grift to get people to gift memberships or just to be like, okay, guys, join the membership? Was that just like a weird ploy to get members? I don't get it. This is weird and awkward and I don't like it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make anyone excited for this. But now that I see that so many people are like, oh my god, yes, I might have to do a public live stream soon. Me and Wasabi, we love you. We really, really love you. He says it. Okay, anyways. All right, guys. Bye. I don't know how that happened. Genuinely.
I'm sure you don't. Huh. Okay, well, that was stupid. And we're on to the next exciting saga. There's something I have to tell you. Way in episode 10. And as we can plainly see, she is wearing the same outfit, so I'm assuming it's the same exact time as her live stream. Doesn't look like she's moved off the couch, so let's check it out.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another weekly weigh in. So let's get into the 5 questions. What kind of coping skills are you using during times where you want to overeat?
She's not. She has no healthy coping skills. So she's either drinking, smoking, eating, gambling with her mother, or buying things. Those are her quote unquote coping skills. They're non existent, other than to feed into her addictions.
So there's a few that I use, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. It's all about practice. So sometimes I set an alarm for about 10 minutes and I kind of just like sit with the feeling, and sometimes it passes. I journal about how I'm feeling to figure out like why do I want to overeat, because usually there's like an underlining reason. It's not just like, oh, I love to eat. For me, there's definitely something underlining. And sometimes journaling about that.
I was gonna let it go when she said underlining the first time, but then she had to say it again. Underlying? Oh, but she is just the grammar queen.
Distracts me and it helps me be like, wow, I actually don't think I need food. I distract myself with things that make me happy, like my fur babies. I watch something on YouTube. I watch a TV show. I do my Lego.
Bitch, give me a fucking break. We can see that you're not losing weight. So quit acting like you're mastering something when it's very clear that you're not. You're maintaining your 500-pound body. So you're clearly overeating every chance you get.
Things like that. Sometimes I will literally remove myself from wherever I'm at. I also do this when I get extremely anxious, and sometimes that also helps then too. So, for an example, say I'm just sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden, I just have this overwhelming urge to order DoorDash. Sometimes I'll literally just like stand up and remove myself. I'll like go in the kitchen, clean a couple dishes, or I'll just be like, hey, Twinkie, do you want to go outside? Or I'll go into my room. Like, I'll literally just remove myself. These things are definitely easier said than done. You just have to be kind to yourself and patient. And it's like that muscle. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Why do you watch healthy eating content? So it's not something that I like search out, but if it pops up and I happen to see it and I don't skip through it, it's usually because it's motivating me to be healthier.
She isn't watching any fucking healthy eating content. She just said that to try to justify why she would maybe watch a mukbang. Like, I don't believe anybody's asking these questions. This is just fucking stupid.
Like, I love a good meal idea. I need inspiration in that area. Does Mama Lynn ever discourage you from making bad food choices? No, because I think she also understands. She does sometimes try to encourage me to like cook more instead of ordering takeout as much. Why didn't
Her and her mother don't have that type of relationship where her mother feels comfortable confronting Amber, even though it's literally killing her. Her mother has so much guilt from the childhood that Amber had. I don't think that she would ever go against Amber, even if it means, enabling her in her addictions. So that is why. It's not because she understands. It's because she knows damn well that you're killing yourself by eating and treating your body the way you are, but she is not going to say anything because she doesn't want to chance making you mad for a variety of reasons, I'm sure. But I also just don't think her and her mother have that comfortability with each other where they can be that honest with each other.
you know you had hyperthyroidism in the past? So usually your doctor decides what labs they want done based on the things that you guys talk about. That appointment was very hyper focused on weight loss because I was talking to him about Zepbound and I was telling him about how difficult it was for me to lose weight. Like he knows about my lipedema, my lymphedema, my menopause, hysterectomy, etc., etc. He knows about all that, but he was like, when's the last time you've had your thyroid checked? And I was like, when I was 15, because that is the last time. And when I had it,
I find that hard to believe because checking your thyroid, and I know this from experience, is a very, very common lab. But I believe the reason that it hasn't been is because she doesn't have a normal primary care doctor relationship. She uses the emergency room as her form of healthcare. So, had she had a normal primary care doctor that she could actually build a relationship with, it probably would have been discovered before now. Just saying.
had it checked when I was 15, like it was fine. And he was like, oh, we should probably check that. So that's the only reason why we checked it. And turns out, yep, hypothyroidism. Why do you look at yourself when you're eating on camera? So I think it's just a natural habit that us
Because she loves eye fucking herself and she thinks she's the hottest bitch in the room. I have heard some theories that say that they think Amber is like a feeder. I don't necessarily think that's true. Um, I think that she wants to eat what she wants to eat. She wants to eat what she wants to eat. She doesn't want any criticism for that, and she also wants to feel like she's wanted. So obviously, we can see how a feeder would fit into that criteria very perfectly. So I think she's eager to feed into that, but I don't think that she personally gets off on like feeding someone else. She's the one that wants to eat. And like I said, she just thinks she's the shit, so she can't help but look at herself. She's a freaking narcissist. What else would you expect? They're in love with themselves, so
YouTubers have. I don't like watching myself eat. It's nothing weird like that. It's kind of just like, where should our eyes go? So let's talk about the goals that I had last week. It was to keep a food journal and to take my medication. And I did both of those things. I noticed that keeping a food journal, I do eat a little bit more than like my body feels because I'm telling you at night, I'm like, oh my God, why am I so hungry? Blah, blah, blah. I was able to look at my journal and be like, well, you kind of ate a decent amount. So why are you hungry, amberlynn? But if it wasn't for me having the journal, I wouldn't have had that answer. In my brain, I would have been like, maybe I didn't eat much today. Let's have something else. So it was nice to have that awareness throughout the week. And then taking my meds on time and when I'm supposed to, it's been really easy because I got a pill organizer. So my goals for this week.
now she's just talking about how well she did and how she's monitoring herself. Her relationship with food is clearly just it's ever evolving. She knows what she's doing. Let's see if it reflects on the scale, shall we?
Is one, keep up with the medicine, and 2, start using my Owala water bottle. So I finally drank the rest of my actual like plastic water bottles that you buy at the store, and I bought a reusable water bottle that I can use. And so I've been drinking 2 water bottles a day, sometimes 3, but usually 2. And that's about 30 ounces of water. But my Owala is 40 ounces. So my goal is literally just to drink 1 of those a day and then eventually move on to 2. Now I'm going to talk about how my week went. So some days were better than others because the beginning.
Someone that drinks primarily only water, like I rarely have a soda. I rarely ever drink coffee unless I'm desperate and dragging ass. The fact that she's like, I'm gonna drink, my goal is to drink 40 ounces of water a day, that is nothing. Her ass, I mean, honestly, the typical person should be drinking like a gallon of water a day. And I get for some people that's not realistic, but that's what your body technically needs. So for her to act like, oh, 40 ounces, that's my goal. We know damn well this bitch is drinking other fluids. She just can't possibly drink anything other than fucking soda or juice or whatever other bullshit. It's like, my God. She'll drink 6 diet sodas a day, but God forbid she has 30 ounces of water.
Beginning of this week, I was having a lot of mental health. I have been having a lot of mental health days that have been really low, and I have been like catching myself not really caring about the food that I'm putting in my mouth. Yes, I am trying harder. Yes, I'm also adding healthier foods to
Based on this explanation, I'm going to guess the weigh-in isn't going to be real good.
my diet, but there are some days where I definitely emotionally ate. So if I am being quite frank with you guys, I'm noticing that I'm not being as transparent or as vulnerable or as open as I would like to be in my weigh-in videos or my what I ate today videos. There are things that I want to say, there are things that I want to talk about, but I'm not. I have the biggest wall up, like literally it is made of the toughest brick you've ever been able to like get your hands on. It is made of metal. It is 1,000,000 feet high and 1,000,000 feet wide. Like,
Oh my
you can't
God.
get past it. And I genuinely think it's because of all
Nobody's trying to get past it. Shut the fuck up and get on with it.
the backlash that I receive. My issues with my weight, my struggles with food, my issues with my mental health, and my struggles with how that reflects in my food, whether it be due to trauma or just issues that I have in general.
Oh my God. If this bitch brings up her childhood right now, the fact is, she's doing nothing to help herself with all these issues. So her saying all this shit means nothing. They're just excuses at this point. And for you to literally say, the backlash, how many times are you going to frickin' use that? If you can't handle it, then get off YouTube. But we know you're not going to because this is your only source of income and the only way that you survive the way you want to live comfortably. Like, don't put it on us because you can't be open and honest. Blah, blah, blah. That's on you. And if it bothers you so bad, then don't look at your fucking comments. It's really not that hard.
It is not perceived in the way that it should be. People are too harsh, too mean, too cruel, and it's pushing me away without a doubt.
That's your opinion. And we're entitled to ours. You have put yourself out there for the world. Just like they say, art is subjective. Once you release this content, it is up to us to interpret it. And that's what we've done. This is the audience that you have fostered throughout the years. So blame yourself and your shitty attitude and the shitty things that you've done to everyone in your life.
So I am thinking about stopping the weigh-in videos and I'm thinking about stopping the what I ate today videos. It's something that I truly have to think about and decide because I need to protect the little bit of sanity.
Because you're gaining weight and you're not losing and you don't want to be accountable. Yeah, we understand that. This is not the first time you've talked about stopping the weigh-ins. We know.
That I do have. I'm just not met with kindness in an area of my life that is not impacting anyone besides myself.
You're an abuser. We don't owe you a drop of kindness. I will give you the amount of kindness and sympathy and concern for your well-being that you gave to Beck. How about that? That's what you're entitled to.
I can't imagine ever being mean to someone or cruel to someone or saying harsh things to someone that is just simply struggling and documenting that online.
Motherfucker, kidding me? I can't imagine. Yeah. Look how you treated your girlfriend. Look how you treated your partner that was literally wiping your ass for you. And they actually took steps to try to protect your dignity. And all you ever did was try to treat them like shit, like they were your personal servant that owed you their freaking soul, and try to embarrass them online to make yourself feel better about your shitty little life. Shouldn't say little, but you're in the hell of your own making, Amber, so enjoy it.
Regardless, let's get into the actual weigh-in. So last week I was 516.0 and this week I'm 513.8, so I'm down 2.2 pounds. I'm not mad about it because I did have a little bit of a fluctuation last week.
I'm not mad about it. You've been fluctuating between these 5 pounds for months now, so shut the fuck up. Her acting like she did something by losing 2 pounds, that's she could lose that in like 3 hours. So, oh, this bitch.
This might be a fluctuation this week. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.
No, you're a dumbass bitch. Woosah. Let's all just take a deep breath. The absolute audacity. My God. Well, I thank you so much for joining me on this double feature, and I certainly appreciate your support of my teeny tiny channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.